Well, I came down here to do some target shooting. I got some loads I want to test out for the Mosin. But when I got down here, I'm at my normal 100-yard range. Ended up I had a big snowdrift here that was blocking the target, so I had to kind of tunnel her out a little bit. But I think I'm okay now. I moved the target up a little bit. But it's a little bit of a problem. But now I got to go and dig my shooting bench out. But I think that'll work. Because I don't want to get, if I get too high, then the bullets, the way it is, they go into that sand trap in the backstop and I can catch the lead again. So I don't want to dig it out or put the target up any higher. But I'll try her there. Well, I got a day with very little breeze at all. So I'm down testing something at that 100-yard range. But it's not the ideal day. It's kind of a hazy kind of thing. So it's a little difficult to see. But it's been informative. I'm trying 5 different loads. But I'll run these last 5 through and then I'll show you the results of the thing. I'm always careful not to eject out into the snow. That always causes me problems. Later, well, you have a hard time finding them, but then the hot case gets in the snow, melts it, then it gets ice in it. And I've had before misfires because of moisture that I didn't find that got down into the primer. So I'm careful with them. This saves me problems down the road. It's not too bad shooting, but I tell you, like I said, I've done 5 different loads. I'm getting tired of walking that 100 yards in a foot of snow. But these are pretty, all of them are, pretty nice shooting loads. But I will go and get that target and I'll do a bit of a rundown on them. More for my own information later on than for yours, but, because it's always nice to have something to look back to refer to. Okay, the first, these are always a 314-299 bullet, but the first is 42-27. Now, that showed a little promise in that there's 3 of them right together here, but then there's also one way over here and one way over here, and that. But, it does show a little bit of promise. But there I had one hit bullseye, one way up here, one here, one here, one here. So just way too erratic. No, that's that SR 4159. 4759. My writing's not real clear. But, not too impressive, just too erratic. 4198, there's here, 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 and one of them that I think went high. But there again, that's the common that everybody uses in cast. And I've never had much luck in any of my guns with it. But, it's not real promising. Okay, this is 4064. Now, this is the powder I always end up coming back to for cast bullets, though you will not find it listed in any of the books. But here they're all right in here. Now, these are all fairly even shooting, they feel about the same. But now on this 4064, I did one other load test and ran a considerably more powerful load. Well, then they got erratic. So this is the area I'm going to play in. But it would take just a slight adjustment of the sight over and drop her down a little bit. But I think that's my most promising. But like I say, that's what I usually end up with is 4064, though you will not find it listed in books. But it works for me. So now I'm going to do some, variations right around in that same load and adjust from there. But that's pretty much what I decided anyway. This is more of a, just going over it all again, kind of double checking myself.